Hey team, welcome back to Starcom, unknown sector where scans show changes to devout weapon systems and armor systems. This isn't how I expected the day to start. It doesn't matter, because the fighters will eventually win. God dang it. Okay. That was indeed one hell of a way to start the day. How's Grurier? I'm like, really? I'm just gonna come on in, huh? Alright, welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. I'm the party pooper. What do we know about the Seferial? Not much. They were a powerful civilization as old as the Empire, perhaps not as powerful, but also not dependent on remnant artifacts, a visually focused race. They apparently deemed themselves capable of judging the capabilities of another species just by glancing at their vessels. An old Empire proverb, 6 eyes is not enough to see through your own arrogance, is probably a reference to them. Yeah, because last time we went up there and we were just sitting there pew-pewing away on some son of a bitch for like 20 minutes and it did nothing, and then we came down here and got ambushed by a space cult. Given the increased danger of our mutual enemy in the Devout, we are maintaining a continual presence in this sector with the blessing of your Commodore U. We wish to trade with you. Or do we? Alright, besides that wild start to the day, Milton, what you got for me? You got me some good? Thank you. Dr. Rama, the erasure algorithm, I'm good. It would have been difficult to anticipate the devout message the Alethi intercepted was a trick, since it was transmitted on a tight beam. They must have known our location for a while and planned to attack Seleno after Atlas went through the portal. Fortunately, they were caught off guard by the improvements to our fleet, as well as the Gorier's assistance. Otherwise, we might not have been here when you got back. The Devout have recently started directing a great deal of effort towards stopping Atlas. There's no point in Atlas waiting here. If they want to wait until you're gone to attack, they can afford to wait longer than we can. The Devout are clearly afraid you're close to doing something. I hope it's finding out how to reopen the wormhole. So keep doing what you're doing, but do it faster. Proton field projector, device for projecting a short-range photon field. This projector could create a very realistic hologram in a limited area, maybe 1 cubic meter or so. Device of Devout design connected to a remnant artifact. The remnant component is typically hard to fathom, but data from the Devout system suggests they acquired it or recently acquired it. 1800 researchy bits. What do we even do? Shared perspective? Sure, being able to see a little bit further away might be helpful. Further away. Do some foggy shenanigans. The Havoc. This seems like a good idea for those damn EMP bombs. Trinity warheads. Missiles might be a fun thing to try out. Laser beams too. Who doesn't love laser beams? Range and speed. Range, don't care about it. Care about it. Damage increase, yeah. We've researched the weapon variant. You can change the active variant from the ship system control panel. Missile variants can't be combined, but they receive all the benefits of any general missile technologies like speed or increased yields. Fission. This requires uranium, though. I don't know what this is. Yeah, okay. Let me play around in the shipyard real quick. Alright, we got some work to do. Bunch of uranium, bunch of titanium. And revert. And off to the races we go. Titanium. Only require 30, so let's do that. 250. 56. And 800, blah blah. What was that? Sound just cut out for a second, like, yeah, what up? Okay. And then what we can do is we can go over here. $48 for 53 gold. Bad. Zero out copper as well. That's fine. They just like making uranium, apparently. Honestly, I didn't even need to buy the uranium. I could just hop back and forth a few times. What was I thinking? Shit. Wasted effort. Fuck. Well, it's something, I guess. Almost there. They don't want to sell uranium because they use it for their missiles. I recall, yeah. Might have to go on a mining tour. But I mean, another good run like that to the uranium mine and be set. Probably. I'll add a probably in there, just for good measure. Well, no, I also need the titanium. We aren't done yet. $868, yeah, somewhere around like almost 100. Yeah, we'll get there. Hell yeah. Alright, we are on the titanium. Which we will get from here and there somewhere. Probably. Yeah, it is nice to be able to view this far out. Might need more reactors. The only way to mine Alright, seems like that takes care of that. Close enough. Mr. Rock, but whatever. Go through all this and get like 15 titanium or something. I'm going to be sorely disappointed. Yeah, I only got like 30. Fighters are going a little too hard with this mining thing, aren't they? $839, not bad. Yeah, that's the only thing I dislike about the fighters. They're very effective at chewing things up, but very slow to get where they need to be. Like, honestly love them for the fire and forget aspect. Damn, close. Not quite enough, but close. Ugh. Fine. We will go ahead and just mosey on over to our old school. You know what? We'll just go here. Yeah, that was close. God damn it, too. I mean, I'm going to be left with just one to grab. Oh, got it. Right on the money. Let's go back to our base. Selena got dense. Oh, well, shit. And then he's just like, here's stuff, take it. Okay. Yeah. I don't know how effective they're gonna be. That long-ass range, though. Alright. Havoc perimeter defense creates a brief circle of explosive flak around the ship. It's particularly effective against light targets like missiles and fighters. It can be selected and triggered like any other secondary weapon. Yeah, we need some reactoring. We need some reactoring hardcore. Peak draw is 58. And if we got the missiles, we technically don't need the pew-pew guns, right? Seems legit. Which we need to go back into planning mode. How big are they? 3 hexes? What did I get rid of? Oh, they're only 1? Huh. Could have fooled me. We'll leave that there then. Oh, we can just do that? Fair enough. Still not enough. Damn. I don't want to see that drop. That one we will probably need. Cheerlight and titanium. Yeah, that's what I figured. Alrighty, back to the grind. For now, it's whatever. Spent long enough messing around with that. She's agile again. Heavy drill lasers create dense clouds of dust and smoke visible from several kilometers away. Once the team reaches a high vantage point on foot, it becomes clear this is an open-pit mining operation. It's largely automated, but there are a number of workers and guards displaying devout markings. Have Lee lead an attack. Go blast them. The attack catches the defenders completely by surprise. The team uses stun projectiles to disable the guards before they can react, and the remaining workers quickly surrender. It seems many of the workers, despite their markings, were not really given much of a choice when the Devout took over the operation, and take the opportunity to flee in a small craft. The threat cleared, the team take the stuff and things, and we go on. And we go on to do more blasting. Because who doesn't love them some blasting? The swarm missiles arrive. Comet is degassing a large amount of chlorine, accounting for its sickly color. This region of space has subtle properties that are slowing oxidation. Can you even make it to me before you get decimated? The answer might not surprise you. We now have a sufficiently diverse set of comets to refine our model of this universe's evolution. Light radiation decay shows that this is a fairly recent debris field, days or weeks, not years. Look, they think they're people. That missile spam is ridiculous. This vessel had a few armaments and a fair amount of cargo space, as well as a work research area. The ship's log have been purged, but not destructively. Some entries are recoverable. This vessel is in bad shape, but life support was still functional. Lack of interior combat signs and casualties suggest the crew surrendered, which seems uncharacteristic for the Devout. Mission Entry 191 followed the heavy asteroid trail, as the translated texts indicate, past a generation wreck. Mission Entry 199 have begun extracting cores from the wreck to transport to redacted. I am disappointed that this discovery was credited to Monad Gylar. Mission entry 227. At the Black Eye, several crew experiencing excavations started. Mission entry 256. With the Arcadian Vault found, the memory, meeting point 30 cycles. Mission 291. Transferring command to Acolyte Dryed. While I convey artifacts to the Monad. Several chunks of debris from derelict floating over the planet lie scattered over a wide area. Besides some resources, the team finds a partially intact communication component. Lieutenant Gleese and Lieutenant Triton work together to assemble a narrative from the fragments. Following our successful retrieval of the archive crystal from the Arcadian excavation, Commander Gylax directed us to secure meeting location, where she is now meeting with devout Monad aboard his vessel, which has been disguised as a mercenary freelancer ship. Under fire from Curies without warning. Why? Heavy damage to reactor, retransmitting acquiescence codes. I think the commander of the devout vessel was less than completely devout, and traded a valuable artifact for money and extraction, leaving her second in command to deal with the fallout. Small bit of uranium. Honestly, at this point, I'm kind of done building, I think. Okay, so that message said follow the asteroid field, which is kind of in line with going to that star, if I'm not mistaken. Boink. I'm just trying to make sure there's not anything unique hidden in the asteroids, you know? Alright, so if we follow this to the star, leads us to yet another asteroid. Asteroid field, I should say. What the hell was that? What the hell? I mean, some intersection of shenanigans, I assume. It concerns me when I jump back from the map to that screen and the flak is going off because I think my ship is in a disaster. Hard to sort through the interference caused by this debris and dust, but I've caught some unusual gravitational waves. The hell? These black boxes have a self-generating high-intensity shield. Makes you wonder what's inside them. Well, let's find out. How much of a pounding can they take? A big old pounding, apparently. Shit. Field reflector. Well, there's probably nothing interesting in these impenetrably shielded remnant artifacts anyway. It does seem to possess quite the dense shieldy boy on it, doesn't it? Took way too long. Are their shots just bouncing off? Data cube. Try to keep it in the flak as well. Every bit of DPS, damn it. They are the densest boys, aren't they? Even anything in that one, that's rude as shit. Are they all... Doesn't seem like they're all doing swarm missiles. That or they're just on top of each other. That's what it is, they're on top of each other. Okay. I was like, one of them seems to only be firing one sort of missile instead of... But no, we're just chilling on top of each other. Lord. Another data cube. A devout data bank. The devout have apparently found a cache of remnant tech, which explains their dramatic increase in their combat capabilities. The data bank had a lot of entries marked pending analysis. Pessimistic interpretation is that they still have a lot of potential to unlock with whatever it is they found. Field reflector. A device with non-Euclidean geometry. This distorts an energy field to redirect certain energy particles along its surface tangent. This device unlocks a new research tech for the shield branch. High-density information cube. The technology is far beyond us, but fortunately the cube has a built-in universal translator. The information is part of a guide powering very large arcologies within a generational vessel. This segment focuses on safely accessing the residual energy of spatial cores. This data cube is training information on the adjustment of environmental conditions within a generational cylinder. Cleaning up space. Like a true space janitor. This massive cylindrical fragment was once part of a long superstructure. The enigmatic remnant design, catastrophic damage, and centuries exposure to open space and radiation have erased a great deal of information. The nature of the remnant technology is too difficult to comprehend, but this one at least seems to have been designed to facilitate interaction with less advanced beings. Nevertheless, some things are clear. This was once a massive habitat structure, probably capable of carrying an entire civilization for extended periods of time, possibly even centuries. The structure was destroyed by an interior explosion of unimaginable scale. This explains the nearby asteroids. They previously formed the Earth of the structure expelled by whatever destroyed the vessel. Like other remnant artifacts, the main structure is impervious to salvage, but there are several high-value fragments scavengers have missed. What the hell are you? Detecting some unusual radiation nearby. Okay, let's not go near those. At least they don't destroy the fighters. A recent excavation has uncovered a large and until recently sealed portal to a deep shaft. Whatever was at the bottom has been removed, but scans of the surrounding rock at the floor of the pit reveal strange deformations extending out for thousands of meters through the bedrock. The changes in the rock are not like any natural process. It is like their physical geometry has been permanently warped. Alright, launch a set of missiles at each of those. Dude, it's still hurting me from that distance. Holy shit. This devout wreck has been torn open by internal explosions, despite the neutronium-reinforced interior bulkheads. Comparing the cosmic radiation levels on the interior versus the exterior surface, this wreck occurred within the last few days. Fragments of a personal log is recovered from the command berth. Transportation of Vortex cores to Redacted has gone slower than planned. Volunteers are enthusiastic but not limitless. Once a core becomes unstable, there appears to be an absolute limit to was within sight of Redacted code word. This is a remnant mandate, and I am using the Curies Inquisitor to be the first to deliver. Don't mind me if I just strip your ship down. Wow. Okay, let's not do that. I don't know what these are, but getting extremely unstable energy cores and hot warp radiation. I think we should give these things a very wide berth. Seems like a great idea. The explosion was the result of a collapse of warp flux fields. This may not be a weapon, but a kind of field capacitor. I wonder if we're following another trail. I'm just going to leave the shields up for the time being. Yeah, there's another star down here. Alright, let's go! What's going on with these Void Drag readings? Don't know, you tell me. You are the sciencey person. Scans show compact region of space ahead, high warp deformations. Advise caution on approach. The hell is that? Black hole? Okay. I'm detecting no clear event horizon around the phenomena despite strong gravitational lensing. Possibly a naked singularity? We need closer measurements. I'd rather not get close to a black hole. Just a heads up, hull stress is borderline at this distance. There may be a very thin line between studying entropy and becoming it. Okay. How about we do this? Put shields up. Just slowly back our ass in there. So we can rip the fuck out when we need to. Derelicts. Derelicts. Derelicts, the fuck? Okay, Derelicts, pissing me off. How am I supposed to study a bitch if you're... If the singularity space-time distortions weren't so compact, these planets in this system would have been shredded by tidal forces. Even so, the team feels a sense of vertigo as their canalith particles eddy under its effect. They hurriedly collect the valuable fragments of neutronium-rich debris. Yeah, I would too. I'd be like, nope, let's get the shit out of here. Alright, we just go full bore across it real quick. This is a bad idea. Are you okay? I was about to say, are you kidding me? Not a true naked singularity, but an immodest one. There's an event horizon perpetually concealed by a time-like curvature that continuously shifts its outside our light cone. Whatever the hell that fucking means. Are you just being Pyrrhic, or are those real words? Yeah, that's like... making me burn the ship. Or I guess in this case, crush the ship. To study a damn black hole. Singularity is curious. I'll need a little time to review the data and recalculate measurements for femtosmoot scale. Okay. Oh look, it's assholes. I like assholes. Yeah, ain't got no goddamn EMP today, you son of a bitch. I can't even really see where the ships are even at anymore. Thought I was aiming at it, but I guess not. Picked up a burnt capacitor. Plasma capacitor burnt out from overheating. This is likely experimental tech that Avowed are working on to increase the capacity of their plasma weapons. Avowed have wasted little time turning their new remnant techs into weaponry. Good news is, this component solves a key design issue that's preventing us from scaling up our plasma turrets. We can now research Mark III plasma turrets. Okay, cool. Not that I'm using them, but there they are. Hey, look, a gateway. Guided just what I needed. Architecture uses an odd mix of fallen empire, late medieval, and early industrial technologies. Some buildings that look old are made of the transformative empire material, and one structure that stands out is having recently been opened. The team finds a vault that might have been a sort of cultural time capsule. Several artifacts have been removed, but one object left behind is partial text. According to the oldest creation myths of our ancestors, who referred to themselves as the Arcadians, the gods chose to sacrifice in exchange for passage across the Great Sea to the Promised, perished in the great ice when the sun was darkened, leave their wealth behind, lifted into the spire, but their children looked back, freeing the waves that wrecked the ship. So, allegory, Strunk. The ice planets on that dead star, probably where the Arcadians were, left everything behind into the spire, so that generation ship. But the children looked back, freeing the waves that wrecked the ship. So the Arcadians were responsible for blowing up the generation ship? Question mark? This was a small, non-indigenous population. It looks like they were struggling to survive and likely gradually dwindled over several generations. It is my belief that there are scientific truths hidden in these superstitions. Perhaps the truths necessary to save our civilization. Many have observed that the descriptions of the portal match the nearby space-time singularity, despite it being hidden behind our celestial neighbor. I discovered compelling proof regarding the nature of the spire, which I have laid out in the supplied memory glass. There's no sign of anything that might be a memory glass. Damn. Damn, I was hoping for the memory glass. Okay, not quite sure what I got left to do here. I'm running out of places to go and things to do. Unless I feel like hard exploring. Which I could, but, you know. Anyway, for the moment, I'm going to take a break. Y'all stay safe out there, and have a good one.